Alright, today we are over on Magic Online playing some Pioneer. This time we're trying out Cosmogoyf, which I'm not sure if I've done a video with this card yet since EOE came out. It feels like EOE came out a long time ago, but in reality, sets just come out rapid fire now. So still a relatively new card, but we're trying it alongside Demonic Bargain. This exiles your top 13 cards. You can just search something. You can search up your Cosmogoyf. But yeah, also if you just curve this into this, you get to attack for 13 on turn 3. Sometimes you can just double up and then it's going to be one-shotting people. But typically you see, or in the past I've seen people use Team or Battle Rage as something you can tutor for. But we're going to try just green-black, sort of like a rock deck. It's an interesting list because it's both a rock deck and sort of a combo deck where you can make your Cosmogoyfs really big and try to one-shot your opponent just by casting removal spells on their blockers. And then you can also use Caustic Bronco with Insatiable Avarice to deal 15 to your opponent if you put Shadow Mortality on the top of your deck. So we've got some different combos, but our combo pieces are just like, this is just a Dark Confidant, this is a draw 3, this is something that can just become big with like Keen-Eyed Curator if you don't have Demonic Bargain, or Analyze the Pollen, you can make it big. So it's sort of like a mid-range combo deck, kind of a cool list. Excited to give it a try. It's got some sus things going on, but as with most of the videos I make, I do a lot of experimenting and trying out new stuff. So we're trying a lot of different things at once. Our mana base is set up in a way where we want to cast Insatiable Avarice, so most of these lands are going to be able to make black mana. And then we have Abrupt Decay, which I just think is a pretty solid card in Pioneer, dealing with things like Unholy Annex and just some of the cheaper things. Also blows up Graveyard Trespasser and ignores the ward, which is nice, and it can tag different things, obviously. So yeah, Thoughtseize Fatal Push. Not much to talk about. A Shielder to be able to tutor for. Maybe there could be more Shielders. It's just a good card, but we've got one in the sideboard. And then we have a 1 of Needle and Pick Your Poison just as a cheap spell to get off Bargain. We have some Torpor Orbs for things like Green-White Company, Hearse as Graveyard Hate, and then Extinction Event. Trying out some Raven Eagles, more Graveyard Hate, and just a mid-range card. This just exiles creatures. It can grow Argoyfs too. And then it makes clues when we draw the extra card, we get to drain. So, and aside from that, we got Duress. So this is like it's a cool list. We're experimenting. We're trying things out. Pioneer's got a lot of exploring that can be done. It's a pretty high power level, but there's different things you can do, and this deck does have some power in it. So excited to give this one a try. If you guys want the list, I'll try to remember to leave a Moxfield link in the description. You'll see maybe not all, most of my decks will be there. You can follow me on Moxfield. Other than that, I don't know how many matches I'm going to record. Obviously, Moto Leagues are 5. I normally do like 3, but we'll just play it by ear. So I hope you guys enjoyed the deck, and I will see you all in the games. Alright, what do we got? You on the die roll. Let us go first. We have a hand with cards. I keep. I think Fatal Push is pretty well positioned right now with a lot of the prowess and green-white decks being popular. See what we're up against. So it looks like prowess. I think I need to play this Goyf. Eternal Scourge. Alright, so for now my plan is just cast removal spells and then draw 3 cards with Avarice. See if that gets anything done for me. Got it. Alright, 0-1. How do you beat it? Okay. No blocks. Like 3 cards, please. If it hurts a wee bit. Alright, here we go. I still have an 0-1, but hopefully we find something that makes this big. If we find another Analyze the Pollen, Well, we're at 6. What is this? 6, right? That's 8. Okay. We're at 6. We need +2. Right. Oh, I should have attacked. Thought about attacking because it's funny, but now it actually matters. Okay, well, noted. My mistake. So, if you want to play around academic dispute, attack with your O1s. This is going to come up so incredibly rarely. But it matters. Like, I don't know what O1s or whatever you're going to want to attack with, but obviously it's relevant. All right, I played 3-3. So yeah, this card says, what? You cast it from exile when it becomes a target of spell or ability, exile it. So bouncing it is about as good as bouncing it. Boomerang basics. Sorry. 3 fatal push. Unlucky. Hate to see it. Oh, that fact proof. Oh, shit. I literally knew they had this. I just didn't look. I'm sorry. This is not the best start, but it's what it is for gaming. All right, give me the tutor. Bronco. Bronco's not nothing. I have many removal spells. Oh shit, this doesn't fizzle it. God, I have made every mistake you could make. And now they have a spell. Oh my god. This game, dude. This game, what is it? 3 mistakes, I think? Well, if we win, our deck's broken. Obviously. I think I'm just gonna draw cards. I know I could tutor, but... Curator. Alright, don't have anything good. A pretty damn good spot if this 3-3 lives. We're 10 as well, which is, relatively high life total. I can block with the Scourge freely without carrying. Think. So can I target my own things with this? There's one target card from a graveyard, so I can double pump? No, it's just damage, sure. Alright, we're at 8. One card left. I don't know if I count that one as a mistake. Should have thought about Rage, obviously, but Rage is always 4 toughness. I'm not double blocking. I think gaining the 3 is fine anyway. It says, oh, damn it. Oh, they lose their guy though. Okay, so now they have nothing. I'll nab my Scourge. Get a food. Or play Bronco. Then next turn, the food token can saddle the Bronco. We're at 8. They have nothing, so they probably have to draw stock up. Calendar, okay. An interesting question of do I want? Lucky. You go. Let me just settle. I could have pushed. Well, Cosmogoyf without the tutor is a bit awkward. Sure, it's a good start. Swift Spear, okay, so they can pop again. Are they gonna pop this turn? I guess they're not. For one, okay. You can get me for one, I'll allow it. Castle. I really don't want to die. Do castle first. I mean, I should have sequenced this differently. So it's 3 here, and then I still have this. I have the food token as well. Whatever. The sloppiness will continue until someone is the victor. That's what I have to say about this game. Okay. Alright, now my guy's humongous. You take 5. I have a gigantic Goyf. And another one. Potentially. I guess I could mill the other ones. 35. It's 13. We'll just get shielded, I guess. Probably technically better. I don't know if it really matters. I think they're very dead. And it's life. Okay, well, our terrible play and our 4 fatal pushes got it done. One was probably like, what the hell is going on? But we were able to win. Nice. Okay. Okay, on the board. Alright, so do I want Extinction Event here? I guess, do I even want Duress? I don't have that many cards on my sideboard for this, but I do have a bunch of main deck removal, so. Bronco's not great. Obviously, I'm keeping all these. I think I'm just always going to keep in the bargains and the Goyfs. That's what we're testing here. This is the experiment, so I want to keep doing that. Could try event. I guess they have tokens, which are 0s, because the otters. They have mice that are 2s. I think I do just want to rest. Maybe do 3. I guess I want Shieldred. I don't think I need to do all the Caustic Bronco nonsense here. How good is Eternal Scourge? Let's just do Fortress. Okay. All right, up a game against a good deck with a questionable deck. Sure. Not a perfect hand. We do have the bargain at least. Otter, you got it. Yeah, I will thought seize you. Appreciate my opponent's speed. What is this? Is this new? Out here changing shit. I guess second Storm Chasers. Maybe there's an option to filter that back to the way it was. Alright, so we're redrawing. We get a land. We get a Soul Scar Mage. Okay, so what did I just click off of? I don't remember what the other card was. I just clicked it on accident. That's fine. Alright, bonk. -2. So Reckless Rage and just a mountain. There's a mountain and something else. My tiny brain and my short-term memory is costing me here, but maybe they'll just cast it. At least I know they have a Reckless Rage. Okay, declare blockers. Would you like to do stuff? No, I will push your dude. Okay, I guess they have to bounce. Big ass Goyf. Alright, we didn't get any freebie Eldrazi, but We can live through this turn. We get Abrupt Decay plus Cosmogoyf into Shieldred. 2/2, sure. Soul Scar Mage. Yep. Alright. I play big man. And do I want to play Abrupt Decay or Fatal Push? I think I do want to just cast Abrupt Decay. Just have my big thing, hope they can't bounce it, and then we'll go Shieldred into Avarice, and that should end the game. We might die, like, they might just bounce this and kill us this turn, but... Okay. Okay, what are we looking for here? Just shrink it, but it's still ginormous. Press damage. Second rage. Wow. Okay. -8, really? Huh. I'm gonna be able to beat my 13/14 with Soulscar Mage? Probably doesn't matter all that much. I don't have that much mana. Be very funny. So, what is 6? 5, 6? Uh-huh. So what, I take 8, I go to 3. No cards. They have buyback on a Reckless Rage. That doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh, it does matter because my shoulder has to block, right? And that means what? That means that they Reckless Rage. And then shoulder just dies. Okay. Now what are they? I mean, they have to get back to Reckless Rage. They don't have a different spell. Yep. So this will have 1 power. I guess I punted, maybe? I don't know. This is such a weird game. Because, like, I'm thinking about the damage I can do. Like, this is obviously 2. And this is 3 to their face. But the 2/2 always gets to block. Can't really cast this. So I think we're just pushing. They're shrinking this. I'm playing Shieldred, and we're hoping that they lose. Because they can Reckless Rage, but I don't have to block at that point. I can just block 1, 2, and 13, 14. But maybe they're thinking, do I want a Reckless Rage or not? Is it worth spewing it now to shrink your guy? Alright, here we go. If I get through this turn, I think they're probably dead. Alright, well, we won. I'm declaring victory. Actually, you know what? We didn't. No, we didn't just win. Okay, so this is... They didn't activate Stormfisher's talent. Maybe they're tilted. So it's only 4. They don't block, I believe they're gonna die. What about Shieldred? So this is worth 9 damage. So it's only 13. Obviously, you block. Okay, so I can just draw all the cards and gain all the life. That'll make me a happy boy. Go with the tutor as well. Could I have gotten lethal some way? Yes. 14. And they should have a reckless. Or no, they can't activate this. Already used. Okay, sure. So now you get another reckless rage. I don't have to block with Shieldred, so it doesn't matter. Also don't have Soul Scar Mage, so who cares? So this is 6 damage. All right, nice. I'm not gonna pretend that my deck is a stronger deck than their deck, but I will take the win. Honestly, we didn't do anything too impressive. We kind of just like green black midded them. We just cast a bunch of fatal pushes and then played random idiots, and it was good enough. But I will say that if your opponent's playing a red deck, it's kind of, without Screaming Nemesis specifically, it's kind of hard to deal with this gigantic Cosmogoyf if you do get to do the thing. So solid first match. We'll take it. GG's. All right, what do we got? We've got green-black cards. I keep all against blue-white control. So happy to have a thought season to a Bronco here. Any seam rips? Consult Wandering Emperor March. Is March out of here? They will gladly 2-for-1 themselves for my Bronco, so. Let's hope this guy can do his thing. I also need a swamp if I want to Avarice, but I drew Bargain. I could have just Cosmogoyfed. I don't. It's kind of scary, right? Like, I just want the land. I'll be very happy if I get the land either way. If I miss on the land and I play the Cosmogoyf, it's really embarrassing. This digs me for the land when I'm missing, which is pretty important, so. Drew March anyway. Drew Get Lost. Oh, that was rude. Hmm. So what do I want? We got no Scourges. I can take a Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize doesn't really do that much. You take a Cosmogoyf. I guess we're just taking a Cosmogoyf, but then you know what? Fuck it. We'll take Thoughtseize and just try to kill him fast and hope. I mean, they have card draw though. Maybe they don't have the land. This deck's pretty interesting though. If you like Inverter of Truths type things, I think that can be pretty fun. I don't know if it's as strong as that one, but. Looking for land, I assume. That is definitely annoying. I have abrupt decay, so this is what it is. I don't think we're winning this game. They just ended up top decking pretty well. If they miss on the removal spell, I think the Bronco just takes over the game. Then they hit the Star Cage, so the double answers for the Cosmogoyf. I guess, I don't know. Maybe I could have done some things differently. They wanted Deluge. Unless they drew Wandering Emperor, that would be foul. I'm going to take 13. Oh, we changed our mind. Okay. Alright, cast Abrupt Decay. Abrupt Decay seems pretty solid right now. I think Abrupt Decay's been solid at a lot of points in Pioneer. It just doesn't necessarily have a deck for it. Okay, I'm going to beat your ass for 13. What say you? Just taking it? I guess I'm drawing cards here. So one of the things this Deluge has to find is an answer. I mean, they could use Fountain Port to not die to the Cosmogoyf, but I have Fatal Push, so I don't think that plan is going to work well. All right, we got another one. So you Deluge. Two new cards. I mean, win or lose, like I had a pretty reasonable game. Like the deck has not looked terrible. We did the demonic bargain thing. We got 13 14s. Not nothing. Elspeth would be a beating. Fairy would also be very difficult to beat, but Elspeth would be rough. I think these decks sometimes play one. I could play extra threat. So if I'm in their spot, do I take like Verdict and March? I think I'm just gonna jam both. I do still have another threat. This is just gonna get Delirium, right? So this will still one shot as well. Maybe it's better to just play the Curator at that point. But okay, so somewhere along the way, maybe the Deluge took these two, but somewhere along the way they found answers. You have another one. Alright, I think they top decked Teferi, which is pretty sad. They probably would have just played that last turn. Okay. Okay, Cottage is actually pretty damn good. I think I will draw 3. And does it matter? Does it get trample? It does. So it'll be 7/7 trample. But it cost me 4 mana to do that. Planeswalker artifact instant. I don't think the sizing matters, so I think this is technically a better threat. I have the push for the Fountain Port, but I don't know. Whatever. Also, this plus this, like, this burns for 3, this hits for 4, so maybe get the job done that way. I guess the problem with the Curator, right, is they do nothing, I spend mana, and then my guy gets answered. Right? Asa. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. Maybe we can win. I wish I played the Goyf, I guess. Okay, so you trample over for 2. Can't kill you. Um... Oh, what? I don't have... Does this sorcery speak? I don't have a block stop. That's unfortunate. Well... Oh, shit. I don't know how that... Or is it the damage stop? That sucks. I don't know why that got unclicked. I might have just clicked it on accident or something got changed at some point. Well, obviously I want to just activate this and then trample over to Fairy. Okay. Maybe we could still win. I don't know. Sucks. Didn't mean to do this, clearly. Clearly. This guy. Well, that sucks. It's gonna suck to lose the match because of that, but it is what it is. This has been a pretty good game. Dying just because I don't have a random stop really sucks. Also, I don't get this memory deluge out of the graveyard for free. I don't kill the Teferi. I mean, it's so fucking bad. It's like obvious why it's bad. I think I should have an insane advantage at this point, but instead I just do not. Which sucks. Supreme Verdict or whatever. Dark Age. Alright. Now that field run too. Man, that sucks so fucking unbelievably badly. I don't think I can cheese. They just have counter spells now too. Whatever. So, well, I'm calling that a misclick. I don't know what you're supposed to call that, but obviously no one ever. It's just an online thing. I guess I misclicked my stops at some point. Okay. Yeah, I mean, getting that game model would have been such a humongous deal. You consider my sideboard, but is what it is. Alright, Shielded Good is Scourge relevant. And I don't hate the freebies. Corrupt Decay is okay, but not insane. They might even take out some of their other thingy. Not sure what I want to do with these Scourges. Raven Eagle is also weird. It's just a new card I want to try. Do I leave in Shadow of Mortality? Nah, I think I'm just very happy with having Dark Confidant. I'm not that worried about one-shotting them. Like, if it was a combo deck, I would care more. But we can just have Dark Confidant. Okay, so I think I want 2 of these. Are they going to rest in peace mean? No, it doesn't really make sense. Do I want Needle? Is Needle even good? Just go back to 1 Shieldred. Pick your poison ever better than Abrupt Decay. Maybe because it's 1 mana, but the instant speed seems good. This hand kind of sucks, honestly, but I'm gonna keep it. Where's these Cosmogoyfs for real threats? Can I switch this? I hate this. I don't even remember what it used to look like, but I hate this. Can't veto me. Beza. How the hell do I beat a Beza? Can't beat any of these cards. Farewell. Okay. Well, we're going to discard more of them, so I don't need to think about it too much. Should I take the Beza? I guess. Maybe I'd take Veto. These Cosmogoyfs are just not going to do anything. It's really funny that Farewell makes them stronger. Yeah, we're just dead to like one card draw spell. We do have 8. Like our 8 3-mana sorceries are super high impact. So if we draw a draw 3 or a give this +13/+13, that's very good. But we do have to hit. We probably have a similar amount of card draw spells, to be honest. We just have so many. Right, whatever. I'm just jamming it out there. If they get to Farewell before we do anything, that's fine. We get to one-shot them if they brick and we hit. So there's that. Yep. Any mill 13s? Could tutor, but I think that that is too greedy. Your counterspell. Fuck. Well, +1. Get him. Probably did the Farewell. Damn. Well, that's what we wanted. At least we got 2 power out of the deal. Yeah, this Farewell is. Yeah, they even find the land here, so. I guess that means if we hit, they die. That's cool. But this Farewell is gonna farm me. Yeah, yeah. Get lost, sure. Not the land just yet. Any demonic bargains? Okay, it's fine. This one's gonna have 3 power. Shit. Yeah, I mean this is a nice reminder. Like whenever you do like some synergy BS in Pioneer, like first off, you should just be instantly killing your opponent. Like yes, making a 13 power creature is great, but there's 1,000 different ways to just combo kill your opponent. The other thing is when you play a synergy deck against Thoughtseize or counter spells, you can end up looking like a fool. So, all right, so you have Get Lost. Get Lost. You still die if I hit because I get 14 power and I have 2 14 power things. Wonder if they were even supposed to do this. They could just block if I hit, and then they have this plus Get Lost. So like instead of they just kind of turned off my window for the kill. But I guess if they're sacking a land, with Farewell. Oh my god, I hit. Okay, there's no way. Yeah, I mean -28, I guess. Damn, that first game not pumping our raccoon is gonna hurt even more. Whatever. This was sweet at least. Alright, we hit. Yippee! 14s. Take 28. Alright, did anything change? Beza, Farewell, bunch of bullshit. I could have Hearse, I guess. Sure, Hearse isn't getting into Farewell, but it does. Actually, I'm just lagging. I can't have Hearse. Can I click it? Okay. I could have Hearse just because it eats Memory Deluge, and it's kind of a shitty threat against Supreme Verdict. Maybe it's better than Shieldred. And it does pump my Goyfs. Which, if they're countering Demonic Bargain, then I kind of want a way to pump my Goyfs, right? Okay, so Needle is wandering. So Needle is basically just good with the discard spells. Is Hearse better than Curator? I think so. I guess. I have 2 decays. I think it's fine. Like, yes, they still have the star cages to get the hearse. Hmm. This is sort of greedy. I have Beseiju for Star Cage. I have Takanuma as a utility land. I have Bronco. I don't have discard spell, but I have 8 in my deck, and I have a curve 2 into 3 with Restless Cottage. This is an okay 5-lander. Maybe worth mulliganing just because of how many discard spells I can start the game with, but also this just gets no more lies and we're sad. Eternal Scourge, very powerful against no more lies. Yeah, yeah. I should have just pumped the damn raccoon. I should have had the right stop. We're gonna get ran over. Draw only lands. Yada yada yada. Alright, well that's a spell. I'm gonna play my stupid 3/3. Like, now when I dress, take a Memory Deluge, but it's not like dressing the Memory Deluge is that important. Anyway, so please normalize this. Please go on ahead and do that. This deck's been sweet though. I can't be too sour about the raccoon incident. Deck's been cool. All the cards have seemed like relevant. Ooh, that's a really good draw. That is a really good draw. I missed a land too. No response. I would like 3 magic cards, please. A bargain and another discard. So we can bargain for Goyf. I have 2 Scourge in my deck, right? We can coin flip, or it's not a coin flip, but we can sack into the other Scourge. I have an interesting spot. I don't know what they're gonna do when I bargain. So what? Just do nothing. Guess I'm just gonna play the Goyf out. I could like consult this turn, find white land, and then verdict me. But I still have Takanuma and Duress. So I can just Takanuma back to Cosmogoyf, dress them, and then replay it the next turn. Not like I'm getting farewelled from this spot. So they need land for verdict. They could also just Star Cage me, but I got 18 power. Huh. Um. Do I want this? Am I gonna mill too many damn cards? I don't want to go all in on this Scourge. I think I still want that. Because I can hit the other Scourge. I don't think we're going to deck out. So you get to Deluge. He'll be at 4. Your Deluge has to answer my Scourge. Bargain. Thoughtseize. I didn't hit the Scourge, unfortunately. I think I am taking Thoughtseize, though. It's a tight game. Sorry for not talking too much, but I don't know. Spending a lot of time wondering if I made the wrong decision here or there. All right, Farewell, Dovin's Veto, Starcage. All those cards don't do anything. I will bonk you. Can't block with this. You can chump. Skill lands, right? Yeah, so I can blow up the Starcage anyway. I mean, I also could have just used the Takanuma on one of the turns. Kahira. So animate Veto, but I've Beseiju, so I think they're probably dead. Maybe they found. Well, that's not very good. It's a bad draw. Attack you. Let me check my stops. Okay, attackers. You drew March. Damn it. That's annoying. Really? Okay. First ones. Oh. Kind of surprised they didn't go for yeah, okay. I get a new 3/3. What did they pitch? No, they just paid, right? So Veto Starcage. Takanuma is 4. And then I have Beseiju for lethal. We have 10 cards in our deck. Build a Scourge for whatever that is worth. Here you go. We have a 29-30 in play. No big deal. So Kahira block saves them. But it's not, I don't think it's better than just Starcaging. Maybe that's what they put me on. Might be able to just deck me if they keep top decking. We've had them dead twice now. Like, they're dead again because of the Beseiju. It makes sense to just... I mean, maybe Chumpy's just not good for them anyway. But it kind of makes sense to just have Veto plus block. Yeah, maybe Kira does make sense. Maybe... I should have noted what's in my deck. You drew Farewell. Come on, man. Okay. So now the Kahira blocks the Scourge. Oh, man. What's in my deck? Do I have 2 of these? Alright. I don't need to die. Veto. Now their Hall can block my Scourge, but I still have Beseiju. They activate... If they go land, activate Hall, I Beseiju. They have 1 mana, and then I burn them with Avarice after they take 3. But now they can just get here a block. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, they're Kahira blocking. Damn, dude. I'm really gonna lose. It's all because the miss or the misstop. The misstop incident. Whatever. I'm not gonna sweat it. This match has been pretty damn sweet. So Kahira nothing. Sure. Well, that probably kills them. They're gonna veto, and then we're gonna play the other one. What a crazy match! Wow. GG's. You lose 3. You lose 3. All right. Wow. All right, we're 2-0 with this deck. Not bad. Cool. GG's. All right. What is this? This is match 3, I think. Hopeless Nightmare. Rude. I don't need these Scourgers, though, so I'll accept. Here you go. So blue-black. Bounce, it looks like. Uh, It's a tricky spot. I'm gonna get nowhere to run it. I guess this bargain's probably getting another one anyway. I don't really want to do nothing with my mana. There's a chance that this somehow lives and I get to attack him for 13. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so we have 3 Goyfs left. Get a big one. And then this is 8, so I can pollen for the other one if I want. Or I can wait till the Scourge goes away. Have more interaction. That will pollen for the last one. Alright. Get like a Shieldred or something, but I think we just want a big old thing. Yep. You have a Narset. Okay. Wouldn't hate to land here. Do I want to Abrupt Decay Narset if I brick? I think I'm just going to play a giant, dude. Where to run? Extra Narset. So what, they're going to Yorion, and then I'm going to play a giant thing. I think I'm down to just deny the impulse. And this doesn't one-shot them, but if it gets a hit off, it's going to be awkward. Because the Bronco can do damage too. Yep. I'm at 17. I guess I'm just going to die, aren't I? Or I'm at 7, excuse me. 6, though? I just need to not take another damage. It's a lucky draw. Okay. Avarice. Wow. It's unlucky. I don't know. What can I do? Just be unlucky and die. Yeah, that's the best possible. Now I'm dead to the Orion. Giving out. So it goes. Alright, GG. Let's get our duresses. Then do I want Torpor Orb? I don't have that many creatures, so if I Raven Eagle, I'm going to be having to exile my own. I think this is a Shadow Mortality angle, maybe. Guess they have nowhere to run. The nowhere to runs, I don't think I showed them a Bronco. K is not really all that good, is it? Bush also sucks, kind of. Trying to think about these Eagles. Alright, we'll do this. Yeah, I mean, if they don't hit the Momentum Breaker, they have Yorion, Blink Nightmare. They don't chump. They go to 4, and then I have deal 3 in my hand. And they have Otawara. I guess maybe I was just dead anyway. But I play the second Cosmogoyf. They can't attack, right? I don't know. Maybe I was dead anyway. Maybe it didn't matter. That was kind of a close game. Like, is what it is, right? I just thought seized them a bunch, and they needed a top deck, and they did. I got lucky too, right? Like, I drew thought seizes at pretty opportune times. I wasn't even really that worried about the Yorion. I guess what they top decked something that I took over the Yorion. They top decked Fatal Push, so they just had top decked us. But I think that was one of those spots where we both drew really well. They just ended up slightly ahead. Probably the difference of playing a companion, right? Companion is just fucking broken if you're playing fair matchups, and every deck I play is a fair deck, so companions are always just busted against me. But I don't know. Still kind of a cool game. Could have to pick your poison, maybe. Pick your poison better than Abrupt Decay? I didn't consider that. So Abrupt Decay kills Narset, Pick your poison kills Yorion and Fear. It's a flyer. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? End attacks, exile every creature card. Yeah, I don't know how good Raven Eagle is yet. This hand is somewhat embarrassing, but I think I should keep it. Cosmogoyf is definitely very, very good against the red decks. It's like, you gotta get things going or whatever, but funny to have Gust. Yeah, you gotta get the stats up, but the red decks are just like, Fatal Push is a whole different beast against your 13, 14 or whatever. Okay. I go to 16, everything hurts. Play a shitty 0-1. Will gladly put it on the bottom if you Aether Gust me. All in, alright. Well, that might help later. I don't have to worry about the one learn card forcing me to block with my 0-1. I will cast the Scourge. This deck is sweet, though. This deck is sweet. Alright, they drew Fatal Push, sure. Alright, Shieldred. Do your thing. They didn't add Yorion, so maybe they just have an answer, but the way their removal works in their deck, Shieldred might actually be kind of difficult to deal with in this spot. Well, he used no mana and took the damage, so solid start. You fought Fatal Push or no? You can gust me. Guess I'll top this. No gust. Alright, they can wait, right? Okay. So, mediocre beatdowns, and by mediocre I mean Shieldred, which is not mediocre. But you know, take it. Thoughtseize into 01 into Shieldred. Just unplayable draft cards into Shieldred plus Thoughtseize. Gets it done. Alright. They showed the fear. How many? I just don't. I mean, I have enough creatures that will die that maybe I want the Raven Eagle. We could try it just because it's a new card. I guess. So Shadow is basically just going to be good if. Like, the whole point of Shadow is you put it on the top of your deck with Avarice, and then if you can crew the Bronco, your opponent takes 15. Also, you can just cast it, right? This deck's decent at doing damage to itself. So, I don't know. I could just take it out for the Raven Eagle. Maybe I'll just be happy enough to have Bronco anyway. I'm gonna take out another Decay. We'll see how the Eagle is. Like I always say, if you're playing with a card you haven't played with much or a new card, just probably put it in your deck more than you should. Okay, this is an interesting hand. I could keep. It's pretty sus, but there's a part of me that's almost appreciative that I don't have the Mill 13 in my hand because I can't get Thoughtseized. But obviously this one could crash and burn. Sure. Having the Besage with this is kind of awkward. I can analyze the pollen though. That fixes it. I want to let you just push my guy. So. Okay. Ow. Like 3 cards, please. Here you go. Raven Eagle, the ultimate combo with Eternal Scourge. No Yorion. They have the field, and then they could have another push. Oh, no. Play my Shieldred out. Did you draw another Fatal Push? It looks like they did, which sucks for us, but I mean, our hand is still good. It's not the end of the world. I could have Thoughtseized. Maybe that was right. I don't know. I mean, it's possible the card they drew with Fate was Fatal Push. Maybe I'm an idiot and had it. All right. Let's just Thoughtseize you. Got 2 creatures in the yard now. Miss. Get the. I have. Yeah. Okay. So I can overpay, right? I believe this makes my Raven Eagle worse, but I don't really care. Is that everything? Six, 7. Don't tell the kids. Here you go. Narset. Well, that was kind of lucky, but I don't know. We're just gonna lose this way again. Can't Yori on me yet. Well, I guess I'm gonna die to the companion mechanic. Very fun. Don't add Yorion. So they're waiting because I don't know why they're waiting. They're just gonna hit runner, 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 and we're gonna draw a bunch of dresses. That sucks. Pretty infuriating. I just got skill diffed. What can you do? How big is my Goyf? 32 cards. 8 exiled, just 8, 4. I guess I'm not getting clocked that fast. Okay. You brick? We brick squad? How do I die? I don't know. I didn't dress first. Idiot. So when I dress, I still have 4 though. I should have dressed. I still should have dressed because I could have nowhere to run. What's this up? Whatever. I'm kind of tilted, but I shouldn't be tilted. It's fine. Just like mildly annoying, I guess. Okay, so we can deal +5. You own. So we deal +5 is 13. We won't have a lethal though. I'm just dressing, right? So we'll go sorcery. Land. Creature. Instant. We deal 13. I guess I'm using this dress. I don't know if it matters. Maybe the 1.1 to mattering, but yeah. Okay, that's a good one. That is lethal if I don't die. Nice. Oh my god, I thought we were gonna lose that. Okay, cool. Cool. That was a kind of crazy match. It ended up going by pretty fast, but damn, 3-0 with this deck. I did not expect that. We'll take it. We'll keep going until we lose, I guess. I mean, I may as well finish the whole league. I try to have these videos be like 3 matches. I don't want them too long, but for this one, maybe we'll do the whole league. So get you all 5 matches to watch. All right. See you in the next 2. All right. Okay. We are on the draw with a 1-lander. It's a pretty spicy 1-lander. I guess it's like a mold to 6. Can't do much with the shadow. But it is double Thoughtseize. Like, I have Thoughtseize into Cosmogoyf into Bargain if I draw land. If I draw 1 land, I just have Thoughtseize Bronco. I kind of want to keep. I'm a savage. I'm about it. I'm about it. I shouldn't, but I did. If it was 1 Thoughtseize and like something else, I think I would mold. But the fact that... Okay, that scared me. The fact that I have 2 Thoughtseizes means maybe I can get away with 1 land for a couple turns. Oh boy, alright. A lot of removal spells, eh? So, Liliana is very hard to beat. Shieldred is also very hard to beat. Neither of us have that many lands, so it's just gonna come down to who top decks lands. A lot of removal though, so I'm not pressuring them that well. Might be an Eternal Scourge angle where we just hope to mill one off the bargain to get the free 3/3. So far, I have not been too impressed by the Eternal Scourges. I don't think they need to be in the deck, but they're cute. They do some interesting things. It's kind of like a Lingering Souls-esque card. We've had good luck. I was going to say, are we running into the MTGO curse of AFK? Most of my opponents have been there. All right, so whatever I play dies. Yeah, I could do nothing. Shocked. I guess I'm playing the Goyf because maybe they just don't use their mana. No, happens, sure. Yeah, well, I need the Thoughtseize this Shieldred. They drew a land. Scourge is not what the doctor ordered. Hate this. I hate that I can't move it. Okay, so just all removal and invoke. So if they hit land, we're probably doomed. What are we doing about this? We can't really do all that much. Okay, how big is this? What works is the difference. Starting life total X less. It's always 7/7. Currently -8. It's 5 mana. For spell. Bargain. I'm just running my idiots into the removal. I fear we may be dead. Okay, let's see. No land. Well, no land means they're just drawing more removal. Right? I'll run this Scourge out, I think. Maybe I should just bargain for a Thoughtseize if I draw land. They also have a castle. Like, they have... Did ask for it, right? We kept the 1-lander. We drew 3 drops. Set of lands. Yep. We draw another Shieldred. Can't decay anything. The next land is Invoke, and then they have Castle activation. I just brick again. Okay. Well, this is just one of those black mid-range games where, like, you both 1-for-1, and then someone does something better than the other person, and the game kind of just ends, but we'll see. I should turn off auto yields in case they have Unholy Annex. I have to read all my cards, and I just have to just sit here suffering, knowing I'm dead while they read my dog shit cards. Oh, you did draw a shoulder, though. You got it all. good. I'm not into it. You got it, man. We know where this one's going. All right, so pick your poison can answer Annex. Eagles, I think, are going to be good. Duress is kind of interesting. Invoke main deck. And then I could Needle Mutavolt if I want. I don't think that's very good. I'm going to try the Eagles. I think I want all this stuff. Push mostly sucks. I guess it kills the Demon, but I think Decays is going to be good enough and better on average. Curator doesn't matter, but it's just a beater. I'm going to go 3 Duress just because they don't have Fable. Like, they probably have plenty of non-creature spells, but the discard spells can be kind of a liability anyway. Is this a shot? I don't think it's... I think... I keep ending up in these spots where I just, like, don't need the Shadow Mortalities. Like, the way I built this deck was just trying to try a bunch of different things at once, right? Like, I have the Avarice Shadow stuff, and then also the Cosmogoyf bargain things. But in practice, the Shadow Bronco stuff just is not coming up. To be honest, it's 4 combo decks. I think I've already explained this in the video. I'm recording these matches on different days, so I don't exactly remember. But, like, if you play against Lotus Field, you want to be able to deal 15 damage out of nowhere. You want to just, like, kill them before they kill you on turn 4. Or, like, ideally kill them on your turn 4 or play a discard spell and one-shot them. So I still don't know about the Shadow, whether it's good or not. I'm just going to take out Raider, I guess. But this deck is definitely sweet. I oftentimes have a rough go playing Pioneer and find it unfun a lot of the time, but this deck's been fun. We haven't gotten Fabled or Unholy Annexed, and we've played against a lot of fair decks, so that's nice. Okay. This hand is fine. I really just hate drawing these Scourges. They're not there to draw. This one can go. I kind of like this design, though. It's a very weird card, but it's kind of cool. It's not terrible. Like, they haven't been useless. I just would much rather have, like, a Graveyard Trespass or whatever. Anything like that. And it hasn't seemed like when I mill the 13 and I do hit the Scourge, it's that relevant. Like, with 2, what, you're hitting, like, 1... It's 1 in 30. Like, every 2 point something times you cast a tutor, you get a free 3/3. That's probably just not good enough. Yeah, we didn't keep a 1-lander that game. I don't really think it was the 1-lander's fault, right? Like, that could have just been like a 2-lander. We never drew a 3rd land. And yeah, they just had all removal, and then I top picked out for more lands. They had 5 lands and we had 2, right? My opponent AFK at the start. What should we talk about? Let's talk about nothing. Everything I want to talk about is related to Magic, and I have a bunch of negative thoughts about Magic, so we can't talk about anything. Let's talk about our favorite... Alright, the game's going. Stop talking to me. Alright, I play land, I Thoughtseize you. I look at your hand, I can't move your hand. That's not a thing we get to do. Go blank. Unholy Annex, Liliana. These are very good cards. They all cost 3 mana. Liliana's the only one that does anything, but Annex is broken. Children's hard to beat. I'm on the play versus the Liliana. I think it's Annex. Okay. It's always Annex. Why do I think about it like it matters? This card is fucking broken. This card is very good. This card is mid. This card is mid. This card sucks. Easy decision. As I look at my hand of unplayable trash, and mid. No, you drew Thoughtseize? Fuck you. Damn it. Well, that's a really good draw when you keep all 3 drops. So now that Liliana's gonna get to eat my dude. I mean, I think I'm just losing this Avarice though, right? They don't really care about my terrible cards. Alright, I drew my own Thoughtseize. Okay. think I'm saving that for the Shieldred. So I'm going to run out O1 as a protection of Edict, and then I have Scourge can hit Liliana. Then I have Thoughtseize Shieldred. That's my plan. Is it good? Pollen is -2, but I'm not close. Okay. So 5. So if I draw a Mutavault, go blink me, I guess. I get 2 power. I just die to a Shieldred. Always lucky. I don't think about the go blank, to be honest. Easy peasy. Skill game. Shit on. I can draw Thoughtseize too. What's good? Uh, Not stoked about that, but I guess I want to save the Beseiju. Wait, why did you do that? Why the hell did my opponent do that? I just grew my Goyf and gave him 3. Well, we're top decking like a god. I play Shieldred. Here you go. Guess they gained a life out of the deal. They took an extra damage, so. Gifted Aetherborn. Draw Caustic Bronco. Do I want to trade here? Not really. Here we go. Please don't draw Extinction Event. Easy. Easy. Just Thoughtseize after the absent-minded decision to not play on the go blank. Just a skilled player playing a black mid-range mirror. Like I said the game before, this is how a lot of these games go. It's just like, okay, we're just gonna sling dirt at each other and someone's gonna top deck some shit and it's gonna ruin the game. Like Unholy Annex is like #1 offender of like ruining. The Fable's the same way, right? Like they just ruin mid-range mirrors because you just have this thing that's like, okay, someone put it into play first, they win. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Game 3, the 5-0 dream's still alive. So what? I can needle. Can I needle the room? Activate use a card. But I think I can stop unlocking the room, which is not great. I was supposed to put this in, right? What does this hit that isn't? Yeah, maybe I don't need it. It's Annex after they draw. Kills Demon Flyer. I don't know if Mono Black has other stuff. Yeah, okay. We submit. A lot of the sideboard is just like random one-ofs that cost 1 mana to be able to get with Bargain if you think they're going to be important in a matchup. Not a great hand. They have Thoughtseize, we're sad, but we have Castle, Abrupt Decay, and Bronco. So we can check Annex, card advantage here, hit land drops, card advantage here. Got Thoughtseize, so we're sad. And we might just do nothing and die. Wouldn't be surprised if they go take Decay, cast removal spell, but it looks like they might not have removal. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna believe them. I can't decay, like, they get to draw a card, but I get to draw a card too. Because of the Bronco. So, they have Annex, it's fine. We just go card for card. -3. Hmm. think I just need to take it slow, not be greedy. We're in a decent spot. Could just slam a shield rid for rest. Annoying. Faster. See if we find pollen. Of pollen and a goyf. Okay, so we have two 17 power creatures next turn. They have a graveyard trespasser. Eldritch, sure. I'm gonna grow my guys, why not? There you go to 17. That's pretty damn annoying. Removal spell. Draw land. Unlucky. Very unlucky. Well, I guess I'm trading for Shieldred, right? They're activating Castle. I'm not trading for Shieldred, actually. So if I suicide the Bronco, I tap the Scourge. If they have nothing, so Gifted Aetherborn's 19. I can't exile a card from my graveyard. That's just such an unlucky spot. I'm just gonna send with the Bronco. I don't care. I don't care. -3, okay. +1? Or no, that's not even... Yeah, I mean, I guess I punted. I don't know. I forced the Shieldred off the table. I'm getting -4 next turn of 30 cards. Whatever. Get the namesake, your go. -4 is 4. I mean, they just have more cards than me. I have a 31-32. I would have died if I didn't hit a spell, right? They just don't need a block and then I die. They hit, that's 2-6-2. Is this lethal? I drew double graveyard trespasser, wow. I'm just dead on board. Man. Fuck, dude. God damn it. How many creatures? 2. I'm at 2. That sucks. Unlucky. Alright, well, we tried to 5-0. Didn't get it done. We'll play the next match. It's fine. They drew a lot of lands. They just drew well game 1. We drew well game 2. They drew well game 3. If they miss on Gifted Aetherborn, they just lose, right? Like, they have to top pick at that turn. Even spot removal is probably not good enough. That sucks. I don't know. This like them drawing double Graveyard Trespasser means I can't even draw cards too. Like I should be at 4. I could be just play a draw 3, and then have a big blocker. But regardless what they have, I don't know. Okay, GG's. Yeah, I don't know. Little tilted. Probably shouldn't be. Life's good. Life goes on. I don't feel like this is that bad of a matchup. But it is a Black Mirror, and they have Unholy Annex, and I don't, so maybe it is bad. But Trespasser, or Decay is really good against Trespasser and Annex. I guess they just have Fatal Push for Cosmogoyf, so maybe it is a bad matchup. Whatever. This deck's been sweet. I don't need to sour it. I will see you guys in the final match. Alright, what do we got? We got a hand with removal and card draw. Keep. Keep, I keep, I keep. So we can't cast this yet. We need a swamp. Maybe an issue with the mana base. Goblin Gamer. Just cast our removal spells. I don't think there's like an ETB I'm worried about right now. Alright, Shitter Beats coming across. Guess I'll use... I cast a Brook Decay. I know what I'm thought season here. Alright, -3. Then we'll bargain for a ginormous creature and hope that that is good enough. So we mill all of them. We can mill all of them. That can definitely happen. Alright, do we get Scourges? Never Scourges. Never lucky. Yep. Yep, -4. 11. Well, I guess we might just die to goblins, eh? -2 to gain 1. Worth. Well, if they alpha, they die, right? They don't know I have second bargain. Unless I top deck a creature, of course. What a weird game. I have a large man. You have many small men. They top deck a spell, which is annoying because it means they can shove and then. It means they can shove and then block. Could find Fatal Push off the bargain. I guess I should just go for it. It's 6. So I block this. I take 4. Yeah, I mean, I just go for it. I'm even dead. This is 5 damage, so not even dead. Easy. 26. Nice. Cosmogoyf getting it done. No teamer battle rages. Just some beatdowns and some stuff. Okay. Goblins. I don't think Thoughtseize is terrible, but kind of. I'm curious if I could do better. It is a 1-mana play. Torpor Orb. Does stop anything? The point of this deck is to just like shitter beats or go infinite by sack looping and playing your deck out, which I think means I need the Thoughtseizes. Torpor Orb doesn't stop anything in the deck, I don't think. Needle stops Proctor. Might actually matter. Okay, so we'll do Needle. Raven Eagle is just random blocker. Eternal Scourge is random blocker. Bargain Goyf might matter. Decay can answer some stuff. I don't really need all the curators. I want push. Avarice is probably good enough. And it can help me get Extinction Event, if that matters. Maybe we do random idiot blocker. Just like 3/3 is kind of big. So, I don't know. It's possible the Broncos are just better than these 3 drops. Anyway. Like maybe if I just draw a hand, it's. I guess my issue with the Broncos, their deck is all random idiots, right? Pretty redundant. So it's not. It's getting blocked though. Now let's get these out. Give me life with 3 toughness. I don't know. What about Scourge versus Eagle? So Eagle gains a life if I draw, which is pretty damn slow. And then what the hell do I think they're bringing in? Just like, and they're a red deck. They can't really deal with Cosmogoyf, right? Make it big. I could have a Shadow Spear in my deck too. That's a card I thought about playing, but I just decided was probably not good enough. I need to, hopefully I remember after this match to kind of talk about the deck. You know what, maybe I'll just do it now. I think you should consider maybe doing something different than the Avarice stuff, but also maybe you just play 4 of these. Or just main deck more Raven Eagles. Graveyard Trespasser is another option. But for the games where you don't have Bargain, you can still make this thing kind of sizable, right? The way my deck is built, I just have Avarice to help me find Bargain. But maybe you could just do a more mid-rangey thing. And the Avarices have looked good. I don't know how good they are or aren't. I don't know if it's a card you need. But like the Bronco Avarice part of the deck, I think has like clearly been weaker than the Goyf Bargain. So maybe try to figure out a different way to build it. But the other thing I want to note, since maybe my opponent's AFK or whatever, is I don't think you need the Teamer Battle Rage. Like, you could play it. Like, if you go turn 2 Goyf, turn 3 Bargain, and you have Teamer Battle Rage, you find it. But it requires you to play an additional color, and you're not going to get it all the time, because sometimes it's going to mill. And, like, it doesn't really do anything if your opponent can answer the Goyf. And I think, like, if you just go Thoughtseize Goyf into, like, 13 power thing, like, most decks are not going to be happy. You know what? I think my hand's like, my hand's good enough. I don't need to Thoughtseize. I didn't think about them having shocks in their deck. They're not very good if I play the Goyf later, but... May I have a land, please? I'm annoying. With a castle, too? Damn, am I gonna die? Would 11 take 6? I'm gonna die, I don't know. Google spells. I just need to draw a land. If I don't draw a land, I think I'm cooked. Alright, 5. And then next turn I take 4. Can't attack them. Get lost. Wow, what an annoying hand. They had to have castle too, and then like double anthem. So frustrating. It comes in tap. Fuck my life. Go. Draw another land. I can bargain for land too. Hopefully they brick. Yeah, hopefully they brick. I don't know. I mean, I guess they want to use castle either way. They go to 1, and then I have to bargain for untapped. Draw haster for lethal. Of course you did. Man, alright. That sucks. Well, you got it. Have to chump, and then I can't draw extinction event. It has to be haster. There's 4 hasters in the deck. They have to draw exactly this one. Really annoying. I can't draw anything. I have no outs. Submit. Damn. I would draw the one castle. I'm so unlucky. That sucks. It's fine. I could have drawn Restless Cottage, I guess. But it's also castle without the swamp, which sucks. Got 8 swamps. I don't know. Quit your bitching, guy. Just play the game. Alright, we win. We win these. We win these every time. Very depressing to just have Cosmogoyf 2 lands and just brick on it and die with a 13-14 in play, and instead just have an 0-1 the entire time. Like, my hand is all removal Thoughtseizes too, but like, they just had the nuts, and then they hit. But I guess, what, if they miss... Yeah, I don't know. They miss, we're probably going to 1, and then they just need to draw a Fanatic later, so who cares? Alright, hurry up. Click your submit button, let's play the last game. Video's running too damn long anyway. I have nothing to say. I've said all I need to say about the deck. The deck is mega cool. Is it the most competitive deck? I don't know. I don't think it's terrible. I think it's probably like what I always say about Pioneer decks, like, don't do a synergy thing unless it's instantly winning the game. This falls into that category of like, you're not instantly winning the game, so you probably shouldn't be doing the synergy thing. You should just play more Shieldreds and Unholy Annex, but the Cosmogoyfs are cool. You're really gonna run out the whole clock playing Goblins, guy. Just hit submit. Your sideboard is a bunch of Red Cat melees and Rending Volleys. What are we doing? I don't want to hit start and stop record. So I just have to sit here and rant. Talk about the deck. So yeah, cut the Scourges. Maybe play... Maybe, I don't know. The problem with the Curators, right, is, like, part of why I have Curator is to be able to find it off of Bargain, and then you cast it later, and your Goyfs can maybe one-shot, and that's all cute and fine and dandy, but you do have 5 Swamps in your deck. Or 6 with Castle. So Curator's not a good 2-drop. I don't know. Deck's hard to build. That's what I'm going to say. And we're 29 seconds in. Surely my opponent isn't double queuing with Goblins. Surely if you were double queuing, you would at least play a good deck. The point is to grind. Alright. Are almost done. Will we 4-1? Prediction. Isn't that what streamers do? Do a prediction. Comment down below. Will I win this game? Even though you don't care and it doesn't impact your life in any way. Are we done? Haha! Are we almost there? I love playing Magic Online. It's splendid. Yippee! Oscar Lewis, I keep. You're really gonna fuck up my whole video. I'm gonna have to edit this, you pig. Yes. Yes is the answer. Maybe they disconnect. Maybe, oh. I didn't say good. Oh my god, I called this person a pig and they're so nice. Alright, I don't think they did. How do I look? You're not a pig. I didn't mean it. I hope this person doesn't see this. No one's a pig. I'm just talking shit. Where the fuck is the... Yeah, what am I looking for? Game log? Okay, you're there. Yippee! Alright, shitter hand full of shitters. I have shitter Thoughtseize, shitter Cosmogoyf. This is the best card. This is a really good beatdown hand. Hmm. Just let them have 1/1s. Trade Goyf. But no matter what one of these gets cast on turn 1, eventually they'd run out of stuff to do. I don't know the answer here. Might just be dead. Good example of a spot where, like, why I don't love the Bronco. I kind of need it to draw cards, though, and it's going to deal damage to me, and I'm going to die in a millisecond, so... maybe I just won't upload this match, honestly. This match kind of sucked anyway. That'll do. Yeah, whatever, I gotta block. Okay. Nah, I don't know. I should probably upload the damn match because I said I would in the 4th game, I think. Which makes it awkward if I don't. Alright, we want Fatal Push. Do I have Fatal Push? Yeah, we get Fatal Push, we have Giant Thing. I get Extinction Event, I don't think that's good though. Alright, I have Big Guy, I'm at 12. Am I gonna get burned out? I don't have Castle yet. The Shitter Beats can continue. I get to block the 1/1 though. Okay, so now I have one shot. But I don't have like trample or anything. I'm gonna die. So this blocks. Where's their hand? They can block all day. Let's get a Shieldred maybe. I get second Goyf. Okay. We'll put him in the abyss and just hope we don't die. Yeah, we got pretty lucky, right? I mean, this is the issue with the deck, right? Like, it is pretty strong if you do the thing, but if you don't have bargain, you just end up with these O1s, which is not good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm uploading this. I lied. I think the videos are just constantly me thinking out loud and trying to rant. And maybe I shouldn't put stuff like that in the video, but... Alright. Give me a Shieldred. Or whatever. Maybe I don't have it. I probably Milder it. There's 2 in the deck. Yeah, I have Shieldred. Attack you for 60. You like to take 60. No. Okay. I guess this game ended up being a cool showcase of the deck, but... I don't know. I'm not editing the AFK part out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you had to sit through it. It is what it is. I just want to click the submit button and post the damn video. Alright. Okay. Can you kill me? I have 9 points of life and a blocker. I don't think you're getting out. You can block next turn, I guess. But the turn after that, you're certainly dead. And then I'm going to have another blocker off the 3/3, so... Regardless of all the other details, regardless of me being a bastard, this, showed up the deck pretty well. This is going to be a 4/1, right? I kind of forget. Like I said, I was recording this 2 different days. I normally just do it all at once. We can look, right? How do I look? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, what did we lose to? Oh, the Black Mirror, right? Yeah, we lost to a mono black deck. So maybe I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch, but I kind of just want to stop the video here if my opponent's just like AFK. I think they're dead though. I guess we'll just sit. We'll just sit and get Magic Online together. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can stop record, start record. Okay, no. The trigger has resolved. People, dude, I don't know. This peeves me so bad. People that just AFK on Magic Online, like I've double queued before. It's not that hard. Like if you're bad at double queuing, just don't do it, man. Like just don't do it. Oh shit. Will we win? We have giant things. Put this in the thumbnail. How do I make this permanent? How do I make this pop up? Print screen? I did it. Print screen did, I think. This will be the thumbnail. All right, man, I'm getting out of here. This person's gonna die. I don't feel like doing the editing. I'm going to end the video. Oh my god, they're back. Okay. Really? We're just AFKing and then making me click the buttons. Maybe I don't regret the pig comment. Maybe I don't regret it. Maybe you are the P word. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Relax. This person's probably wonderful. Maybe their baby's on fire. I don't know what's happening here. I'm gonna give him a question mark. They're just roping me. Okay, I don't care. Okay, why? Why do I have to sit here for 5 minutes for you to fucking do that? All right, good games. Okay, so ignore everything. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. So we finished 4-1. Here's the list. If you want to work on it, I would consider, first off, if you don't know what you want to do, just try it straight up. I'll have a Moxfield list link with the list. Try it there. But the sussy stuff, I guess, was this. I do like the curator, but like I said, it's hard to cast. Shieldred ends up being good all the time. The Broncos just kind of died, like Dark Confidant tends to do. Analyze the Pollen looked pretty great. So maybe add a second Thoughtseize. I do like 4 Abrupt Decays. It's a little weak against opposing Shieldreds, but that is what it is. Yeah, so just reconsider these ones. And then you could just play more Graveyard Trespasser, Raven Eagle, Shieldred type things. But all in all, the deck was really cool. I don't think it's terrible. Like 4-1 is solid. So I will chop this together and make a terrible, overly long, unedited Magic the Gathering Pioneer League video. Hope you guys enjoyed it either way. Sorry for the roughness. I'm just a rough guy. It is what it is. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.